Well, everybody, I want to tell you about a little somebody I know named Nate Paolasso, who was wondering on Twitter not too long ago, is this next game that you're going to show, is that going to be Budokai 3 HD? Because he would really like to see Budokai 3 HD.
Well, he's in good luck because here at Comic-Con we just announced brand new Dragon Ball Z game. Not new, but certainly new in the sense that we're sort of telling the world that we are doing Dragon Ball Z Budokai HD Collection, which will include Budokai 3 and also Budokai 1.
Okay, so why the odd numbered games, 1 and 3?
Well, believe me, the overall Budokai series is one of the best. I mean, the fans love it. Even from critical acclaim, it's one of the most popular. But when looking at really down and dirty, what the fans really loved and cherished, sure, you find fans that love all three of them. But really, 1 and 3 really stuck out. So we sort of chose those as the ones to kind of put in this HD collection.
Okay, so Austin Trujillo is wondering, any additional content in the HD collection?
So we've really tried to take a great approach of delivering the games as they were originally designed. Obviously, high definition and enhanced. We do have full achievement and trophy support in both games. But they play just as wonderful as they did before. There's no porting issues or any stuff like that. They're really masterpieces, like they were.
Okay, so the controls are basically identical to what they were when they originally came out?
Yeah, and obviously fans know that these originally graced PlayStation 2, and this is one of the first, actually the first time that they'll be available for PlayStation 3, as well as for Xbox fans. These games have never been on sort of the Xbox platforms until now.
Okay. Keelan wants to say, tell that guy he has nice pants. I don't know which of you two Keelan is talking about. I'll just say you guys both have nice pants.
Thanks.
So,
I'm sure it's probably Brandon's.
It's probably Brandon's pants.
Yeah.
All right, so for the folks out there who might not be as familiar with the Budokai series, what makes this series stand out from other fighting franchises in the world? What's unique to the Budokai series?
You want to take that one?
Well, I mean, it's Dragon Ball Z, so this is one of the games where you're going to get all of the fast punching, high flying, teleporting, beam shooting action that you expect from a Dragon Ball Z game. And there's not a whole lot of fighters out there that have super over the top,
floating in midair.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Also, I would say from compared to other Dragon Ball Z games, I mean, there's obviously a lot of things in common, but what really I think set this series apart was just how fun these games were to play, and just really great combat mechanics, really a great fighter. We've got people lining up over at Comic-Con, literally doing like winner brackets and loser brackets, on like ad hoc during the show, just because they're so into playing this game and having so much fun with it.
All right. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here on Twitter?
Double KO.
Embarrassing.
Yeah. We got to run that one back.
Rewind the tape.
Yeah, it's hard to practice that on a stage environment, so kudos to Brandon.
Let's see. All right, tough question here. Any plans on bringing the Budokai HD collection to the Vita? It would be a great platform to have it on, says Jamstar.
Well, this is the first time that we've actually kind of gone back into the vault and brought a previous DBZ game out. So this is obviously the HD collections is kind of a common thing these days, but we're really hoping that this is something that the fans respond to, and if so, I mean that could pave the way for other things down the road, or other DBZ games coming back. So we'll have to see how it goes, but.
All right, cool. Austin Trujillo once again has a question for you. He's wondering about the price. Is this anything you guys are talking about yet?
Again, we just announced the game. We don't even really have an exact release date right now. We're just kind of like coming this winter. But as far as price point goes, one thing I could say is we're not treating this as a brand new game, that just came out and at a brand new game price. So draw your conclusions from that, but we haven't set the exact price yet.
Okay. Let's see. the Foxcox is asking, is this game playable on the show floor or for people who are at Comic-Con?
Yep, we actually have one station over in the Funimation booth. So if you've been coming over to the Namco Bandai booth, we've got some other titles over there. But Funimation is our partner for the Dragon Ball Z universe in the U.S. So they were kind enough to let us borrow some of their space. So just come on by, and happy to let you play it.
All right. And how are people's skills with Budokai these days? Does it seem like people are still just as good as ever, or are people a little rusty? Brandon?
The people I've seen a lot of people who are really excited to see the game come back in HD, and I've definitely seen people who are very familiar. Remember the gameplay that from a couple years back in the originals, and I've definitely seen guys do some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that you've been whooped over there at the booth a couple times, is what you're hinting at?
Most of the time I like to let the fans play as much as possible.
Yeah.
I don't want to school anyone or make them cry or anything.
Well, like today, for example, a guy was telling me that he grew up playing these games, absolutely loved them, but his PlayStation 3 that he has, it was one of the newer models, so he couldn't actually have the backwards compatibility. So he's thrilled that these are coming onto PS3 because otherwise dust off the old PS2 if he still has it, and find the game if it's still available to play it. So he's totally stoked, and I'd imagine Xbox fans are thrilled too, just because these games never really came out for those platforms. So
all right, great, sounds good. So guys, thanks a lot for swinging by, showing us what's happened in the world of Dragon Ball as well as Naruto. Actually, sorry, I'm getting a little word in my microphone from my director. Ryan, could you say that again? Oh, apparently the public demands more Dragon Ball. I apologize. I know that you guys are busy and you probably need to get back to the booth, but we're going to trap you here for another couple minutes. I hope that's cool.
That's fine.
All right, so we've got another match going here. Krillin just got knocked in the head. Poor little guy.
But as you can see, the game moves very fast-paced. I mean, this is like in homage to other major fighting games. I mean, this is what fans really love about it. Is like Dragon Ball Z is all about being the most powerful fighter, and here you've got a great fighting game.
So, who's your character of choice, Brandon? Who's your go-to?
Oh well, man. I mean, I'm a big Piccolo fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you playing as Piccolo on Connect over there.
Yeah. I picked him first because he's kind of a favorite of mine. I just like the big, beefy green alien dude.
Big stoic alien guy.
Yeah. And he's got that Namek style. I love that. I love the Namek clothing style with the mantle and everything. The cape. Wears a cape too.
How could you not like anybody who wears a cape?
Exactly.
I mean, we're at Comic-Con, right? You got to pick the guy who's wearing a cape.
Right.
I mean, we had Masked Man in the last segment. Now,
right.
The guy with the cape in this segment. I mean, there's common themes.
Have you seen any Dragon Ball Z cosplayers over there at the booth?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. I've seen Vegeta, Goku. I've seen
regular Goku, then the Super Saiyan Goku, and then who else do we have?
I've seen some even more not as known characters like Videl.
Oh yeah.
Or Chi-Chi.
All right, let's. Why don't we get one more match going here?
Any character suggestions we have unlocked on this build?
Let me see the character screen.
All right. Well, of course, we don't have everyone unlocked for the demo build, but we've got Nappa and Raditz. So there's some classic villains there. Yamcha, Tien, Piccolo, of course, Krillin, Kid Gohan, and everyone's favorite.
I think we need to do Goku versus Gohan for the full father versus son battle.
Father versus son battle. Let's do it.
It's sort of like a weird Oedipus kind of battle going on here, father versus son.
Well, we'll do it in the hyperbolic time chamber.
Okay.
Just like they train there in the series.
Yeah. Keelan is wondering, who's the best cosplay person you saw? Let's, not just Dragon Ball Z, but in your own personal experience out there on the show floor, what's the craziest cosplay you've seen so far? There's some good ones.
There's so many.
Well, yesterday, and I only got a glimpse of it, I saw a Jabba the Hutt, you know, which is challenging to do because, you know, his body's much bigger than a human body. So, but you know, I didn't get to see the full tail and everything, but I was like, wow, that's impressive. You know, that guy's got to be like, whoever's inside there has got to be baking, you know.
Finally, a real Jabba the Hutt to go with the 10,000 slave Leias walking around.
It's what Comic-Con needed.
To balance the force.
A little gender balance, you know? Brandon, can you think of any?
I actually saw a group of people dressed as the cast of Archer.
Oh, yeah?
And that was pretty great.
Nice.
There was a Lana Kane, Mallory Archer, Sterling Archer, and Cam.
Saw a good Stay Puft Marshmallow Man too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, giant size, like.
That seems like maybe not the wisest choice for this weather, you know? You get a little warm in there. Although if you stick to the air-conditioned convention center,
yeah,
you're probably fine. All right,
well,
guys.
let's see.
Yeah.
We're getting, looks like Sun is doing, oh, wait, now it's like, whoa, now it's gotten a little, Sun.
I think we're going to leave it at that point with Gohan triumphing over his own father. Guys, thanks a lot for coming by and giving us the full treatment of the Dragon Ball Z and the Naruto stuff. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Cool.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, my pleasure. All right, guys, so that was what's coming up in the fighting and action world from Namco Bandai. Now we're going to jump over to the convention center and see what's happening over there at the Toyami booth.